This video is sponsored by Win-Win Technology, your ultimate flight sim hardware solution, featuring the Orion hull test, current and future configurations.
Hello valued viewers, we hope you're all doing very well. For today's valued viewer request we have from Master Highground. How about try the Mirage's BAP-100 anti-runway bombs and other anti-runway bombs against a carrier, which is a runway, right? Will it degrade the deck surface? Will it just do health bar damage to the carrier? How much damage? Will it do nothing? What will happen when there are planes on the deck? Okay, we can test all that. So, we've tried to make it as scientific and empirical as possible because scientific repeatability in DCS is critical. We have 5 Nimitz carriers that all stopped. Each of them has 20 AI Hornets on the deck. Attacking them are 5 different aircraft that have 5 specific runway cratering bombs. First, Mirage with 18 BAP-100s. They're kind of like Durandals if they're not the same thing as Durandal. Next, AGS-37 Viggen with the 16 Mark 71 Balut bombs. Next, Su-27 with these rocket-assisted weapons, the BTAB 500 SHP. They fall like the Mirage bombs. They fall on a balut or a parachute. Then they fire this rocket thing here, which smashes the warhead into the runway so it blows up from underneath outwards, causing a bigger crater. 6 of them. Next, we've got an F-16 with 12 Mark 82 air balut bombs. Finally, we've got something a bit different, an L-39ZA with 8 OFAB 100 Jupiters. Predictions, guys. Do you think... We've had a little practice, but I didn't really take any notice of the damage. Do you think it's going to do damage, and how effective do you think they will be against a carrier?
I think each aircraft is going to absolutely smash the deck of that aircraft carrier.
Okay. Simba.
I think the Mirage is going to be the most effective because it just has a bunch of rocket-powered bombs designed to just penetrate hardened surfaces. The 16, I think it's more gravity. It's more of just trying to plug holes in runways. So the carrier, I mean, it'll do more damage than some, but I don't think it'll be the strongest of the group. And then the L-39 is... Small. Like you said, small runway.
I think the Su-27 is going to have the most damage to the health bar, though.
It is a massive penetrating warhead. I'll have me driving the Mirage and the Viggen because I am European, yo. Damp, I think, is a secret Rusky, so you're driving the flanker. Simba, you've got the Viper and the L-39. Stand by. Oh, and Damp wants to go perpendicular. No idea why, but Damp, stand by. Off we go, Mirage. I'm pausing to see if we can remember how to Mirage. So, Master Arm on, select the bomb. Done. Instant, so don't trust retard. 118 bombs, each with 20 meters of spacing. Check, 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 check. Engage. Dive for the carrier. Okay, here we come, boys.
Poor deck crew, guys.
I was feeling that exact same thing.
Don't feel sorry for them, boys. It's a science. Deck crews love dying for science, and you know that.
Can't we, like, replace them with cows?
Too late. This is a big W problem, not a supercap problem. Okay. Burner on, because I want to escape the blast in 3, 2, 1. Bombs away, or bombs planned. Rocket motors ignite. Oh my god, that was the sexiest thing we've ever freaking done, boys. Did you see that?
God.
Wow.
The boss is going to be pissed at
you,
he
is.
Bro.
Yes, he is. Right, let me come and have a look at the Damaja. Wowee, look at that value to you. Oh, no damage. No Hornets are damaged. What the heck? Are they just like tiny... Even the deck crew be like, yeah, French don't hurt us. Can anyone see any holes in any Hornets? Because that's usually a signal as they've been hit by frag. I can't see any holes in any Hornets.
The deck crew be like, yeah, I've had Tomcats hit the deck harder than that.
Wow. Okay, someone's about to get a rude letter because that's the right carrier, isn't it? Okay, well, let's have a look at the damage to the carrier. 1%. 1% damage. And no damage to the Hornets. Well, that's just how it is. Let's see if we can do any better. Next, we're in a Wigan. Watch this. So remember, Wigan. Nav, check. Bomb, check. 15 meters times 16 bombs equals 163. Yep, good. Running in. Set your faces at carrier 2, boys. That's an hors d'oeuvre. Just finishing my tea.
Sounds like the Navy crew wants to be impressed because they weren't very impressed by your last round.
They really weren't, were they? Europe, not so good. We need a tornado with a JP-223 or 233. That's how we blow it up. Uh-oh, the W word is coming out on the stream. Don't blame me.
America.
You know, I did more damage to the Kuznetsov yesterday when I put my face on it.
You did, didn't you? He's not even lying, he really did. Right, there's a good chance I'm going to bomb myself here, so let's get some speed up. There's the symbology valued viewers. And bombs away. Up. Not rocket powered, just big warheads. Oh, come on! I got all the bombs on it, guys! Did you see that? Oh, and the planes are blown up. Oh, now that is better than the French. Look at the planes on it! Look at the plane! Oh, the Hornets are dead. There's so much high explosive. And the deck... Oh, I forgot to check the deck of the other one. No, the deck is perfectly serviceable. The Durandals do not do anything. This deck is smashed. Good luck taking off on those catapults. Oh, my body just came down. Vegan just wants to kill things. Every Hornet, all 18 or whatever there is Hornets, all dead. The men are... They had their frag jackets on, so they weren't killed, but they were probably upset. I'd say that's dead carrier. It is a dead carrier!
They're saying it's here at 30.
It is. I see it. It's red health. It's a dead carrier, as in you can't operate from it. Wow!
Nice.
Wow! I'm so chuffed with that, guys. So it turns out you want to destroy a carrier? Vegan. Right, damp. The lower one is perpendicular. The other one is not perpendicular. Go and blow the middle one up. That's an hors d'oeuvre. Please get the right one. If you're new to the stream and Damp is new to you, Damp's like, I don't know what he's like, but he's like all or nothing. He's either amazing or terrible. And I hope it's going to be amazing. Off you go, Damp.
He's like when the dryer turns off and you go grab a warm pair of socks in the winter. He's either like awesome or the dryer ate one of your socks and you're like, what am I going to do with one sock?
And the awesome is like radiator socks when you hang them on the radiator or whatever you guys call it before putting it on your feet. Radiator socks. Go on, Damp. Everyone wants you to do well in life and at DCS. Wow, simultaneous release. Oh my goodness gracious me. Wow, that could be amazing. That could be amazing. Rocket to fire. 2 hit. 2 out of the 6 hit. Let's go and see what kind of damage we got with that. I can see some bogs dead. Okay. You damaged the deck at the front of the carrier, which is good, well modelled. You damaged half of the Hornets. You blew half of the Hornets up. The other half are okay. I would say reset the server and try and put them on it again, but aim slightly forward, Damp. Bombs away. Oh, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And I've seen some beautiful things. Rockets on. Oh, the rockets failed. The rockets failed, but you hit. The warheads hit. We were slightly below minimum launch altitude for the rockets, but what I can say is, I think everything but one bomb hit. The deck is fouled on one side. The bogs are all smashed on one side. The other 7 bogs are okay. It was like a mini... It seemed like a mini version of what the Wigan did, I think. Yeah, and about 30% damage. So, bearing in mind, most of them hit, and I think that's the best you're going to get. Not as good as Wigan, but there you go. Thank you, Damp. Simba into the Viper. 12 Mark 82 balloons. Watch this. Oh, not the best aim bombs I've ever seen. Try again.
I'm sure we'll edit that out.
Yes, that would definitely be edited out. Oh, they're dropped. They're dropped. Look at that spread, Damp. That's a nice spread. 12 bombs. Oh, come on, hit, please hit, please hit, please. Yes! Well done. That's how an F-16 takes that runway.
Yeah, that's about as good as it's going to get with that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, okay, let's go and see Damaja. Oh, exactly the same as Damp's. 30% damage. I wonder if... Oh, you know why? Because there was exactly the same amount of warhead. There was 6 Mark 83s from Damp, metric, but Mark 83s. And there was 12 Mark 82s in this. So it worked out exactly the same amount of boom, basically. 30% damage. And obviously there's going to be a bunch of dead bogs on that local. So all the bogs on the rear are dead. All the ones on the front are just about okay.
With its wheezy little engine.
You don't talk about my plane. It's a strong plane.
It's faster than the
little,
C-101.
little plane that could.
It's like a Cessna.
Fire at will. Good drops. Good drops in bar. Oh, they smashed it. It's better than the frigging F-16.
Two off the front.
That's what an L-39 can do, boys, if flown properly. Amazing work, Simba. Okay, there was no damage done to the carrier, or about a tenth.
I see some peppering on the deck.
10%.
Yeah, there's peppering on the deck, but that's not enough to kill the planes. It has to be those big holes for them to drop through. And amazingly, all the bogs. So half the air wing has been blown up. Like 18 or whatever that is, bogs have just been destroyed. So it was actually amazingly effective. So let's go through the results again. So the Mirage, it did no damage at all to the carrier, or 1% damage, which is stupid. And no damage to the bogs. So it basically just did no damage. The Viggen was the king. I managed to get all 16 Mark 71s onto the carrier, which I'm quite chuffed with, and blew... Did I blow all of the planes up? I think I did, didn't I? Yes, I did. I blew all the carrier planes up, and I did, 2/3, 3/4 damage. So it shows one Viggen can take out a carrier without any anti-ship weapons. In fact, it may be more potent than using anti-ship weapons, which is amazing. Got to do that in a mission now. The Flanker did a 30% damage, took out half the bogs. F-16 got all of the bombs on, did 30% damage again, took out half the bogs. The L-39, star of the show, took out all the bogs and did 10% damage to the carrier. That is literally what the valid viewers asked for. There were a couple of other runway bombs in the game, but because we're in such a hurry, we haven't learned how to use them. So at least we got these ones all done. It's going to give you a good idea of how DCS handles the bombs and what it does. Final thoughts from you boys?
The LSO is going to be f***ing pissed.
Beep.
Anything from Simba?
No, good fun. Viewers, go out and show us where I got it wrong on the 16 of not getting my spacing right.
I think you could. I mean, it doesn't matter that much because all the bombs hit the carrier. That was the main thing. But if you doubled that spacing up a bit, it would probably be better because it would take all the bogs out. But what we learned from this, if you absolutely have to destroy a carrier, choose Wigan or an L-39. Bye-bye. Dam's just spotted something. One of his BTAB bombs with the Su-27, not only did it do some damage on the deck there, which does affect your plane, also along the side, it looks like we hit the side as well. Now that won't matter, it won't be modelled, you're not going to fall through these holes, but it's interesting that the side is modelled for damage as well. So well done, Dam.